You're doing 30 over the speed limit. Why?
What's that? I'm so sorry for that. I was trying to get to work. The officer is pulling me off the car. Oh, what are you doing?
Ma'am, if you want to go to handcuffs,
You can do whatever you need to do, but I need
hang
to talk with you.
the phone up or you are going in handcuffs. I'm sure you don't want that because if you did nothing wrong, then you have no I do, because you're not listening.
You're driving on the wrong side of Highway 30, passed out over your steering wheel, just standing here. I mean, you can't maintain your balance. Where you come? Nope, don't fall.
From a wealthy tourist who thinks the law only applies to the poor, to a judge arrested for drunk driving, and Karen going berserk after being kicked out of a luxury hotel. When privilege meets the police, it usually ends in cuffs, unless you remember that money, status, and connections don't put anyone above the law.
You're doing 30 over the speed limit. Why?
What's that? I'm so sorry for that. I was trying to get to work. The officer is pulling me off the car. Oh, what are you doing?
On the 27th of August 2024, police spotted suspect Hala Tarab speeding in a black Mercedes-Benz. After being pulled over, she said she was rushing to work. The officer explained the violation and requested her driver's license and proof of insurance. Instead of valid insurance, she fumbled through her phone and showed electronic transaction receipts.
Hello. You're in a big hurry this morning.
I'm going to work. My job is over there.
Okay.
Diamond source. No, yeah, it's just like, what's a big hurry? It's like 45, right?
It's 45, yeah.
Yeah.
How fast do you think you were going?
40
Oh. Before we got to the traffic light.
before. Like
75.
me?
Yeah, under the overpass. 75 miles an hour. What were you speeding up for? You're doing 30 over the speed limit. Why?
What's that? I'm so sorry for that. I was trying to get to work. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license and proof of insurance with you?
But yeah, there's no way I'm 35. 70s? No. Sorry to hear.
And do you have proof of insurance for the car with you?
Yes, I do have. Hold on, let me see if this is the old. The new one. This is the new one. Yeah. Registration, right?
Yeah, that's registration. I just need proof of insurance.
Insurance, it's what's it? State Farm.
Okay, I need to see it, what they send you.
It's on my phone.
Okay, that's fine.
So, because they send me by mail.
10 to 13, you can update the location on
Like
what's in
for
the
my
38
work now.
CVS parking lot.
State Farm. I need to show you the bill, the receipt.
Well, like
Yes,
the
I
ID
have-
cards that they send you, even
Well, yeah.
electronically is okay.
Yeah.
If you got into a crash, what would you show the other driver that you had
Well, I
insurance?
have them here. Hold on. God forbid.
Well, you're doing 30 over.
Yeah.
The chances of that happening are getting exponentially greater.
Well, I'm so sorry, but you know what this.
Unable to provide valid proof of insurance, she was cited for speeding and failure to carry insurance and told she would receive a court summons. She argued that she couldn't have reached that speed, questioned the laser device's accuracy, and accused the officer of targeting her. The officer calmly explained the charges and had her sign a promise to appear in court instead of taking her to jail.
Okay, that's just a transaction receipt that
Yeah,
doesn't
but I
show
can
me
have them
anything.
send me, the actual. It's in my email. but-
Okay,
Yeah.
you hold on to that. Give me a second, I'll get you out of here. So I am giving you a ticket for the speeding and for not having proof of insurance with you. You're gonna
Are you
get...
serious? You're giving me a
Yes,
why?
ma'am.
A proof of insurance. I'm calling them, and I showed you that.
If you got involved in a crash, you're required to show
I'm not
proof of
involved
insurance.
in a crash. Are you driving me like now? Like you want me just to be upset?
No.
Over, on top of.
Would you like to
saying
listen?
I'm
You ask me
75.
questions
I'm
and
not
you don't let me
75,
answer.
Sir. I'm like really irritated now.
Okay.
You just want to like to blame me on nothing?
I don't just stop people for no reason.
You did stop me for like no reason.
No, ma'am. You were doing 75
Yeah.
miles an hour. The speed limit's 40.
I can't be on 75. I'm not on Ludacris, or I don't have a Tesla that, you know, it's gonna speed to 75.
Mhm.
On my house is over there, 14873. I can't speed to 75 on that.
Oh, sure you
intersection.
can. Under Roosevelt, yeah.
Roosevelt here, like from that exit to the
Where the
traffic light.
overpasses.
Yeah. I did not. I come from that exit. It's like there's no.
You didn't
distance.
come from that exit
Not-
because you were on Almerton, not the
Sir,
exit lane.
There's no enough distance to speed to 75.
Okay, there's plenty of distance
Yeah.
to speed to
And
75.
I see my speed.
I
here.
got you with laser. I got you at...
Your laser probably needs to be fixed.
Okay, if you would like to contest it in court, please do. I will bring all my documents with me. In the meantime,
Yeah, it's like, you know.
you are being cited for the speeding as well as not having proof of insurance with you. Because it is 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, you have a mandatory court appearance. They are going to subpoena you in the mail. If you still live on Feather Cove Road, that's where the subpoena is going to go. Just make sure you look for that within the next week or two. Your court date will be 4 to 6 weeks from now. Do you have any questions about
Sorry,
that?
sir. I'm really. Yeah, you just.
There you go, 670.
I'm very irritated now.
Okay.
I'm, like, you know.
I understand.
I'm late on my work.
155
And now
Charlie,
you're
Foxtrot,
causing me
Tango,
all this,
Echo,
like-
you know, Silver Jeep.
Yeah, I did not cause
I have
this.
an insurance.
At 275.
I am not responsible for your driving.
What do you mean I'm not responding?
No.
Like, you're not.
Your actions are the reason that we're here.
Yes, I
Okay.
totally understand that you
So-
have to do your job.
These top 2 copies are the court copies. You are given these in lieu of being arrested. So I need your signature on the
what?
lines. I just told you. You are giving...
Realizing she was being recorded, Hala became defensive and refused to sign the citation, insisting on using her phone to call someone. The officer gave her a final warning: sign it or be arrested. When she continued to stall, police forcibly removed her from the car. Panicking, Hala cried and begged to sign, but it was too late. The officers handcuffed her for resisting.
You sign these or you come with me.
Give me a minute, sir.
There's no minute. We've
What do
been
you
here
mean?
for 10 minutes already.
Yes, I've been for more than that. Just please give me a minute.
Ma'am.
Yeah. A minute.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Look at
A
me.
minute. Yeah. Give me a minute.
No
please.
minute. Let's go.
Oh, what do you mean? Let's go. You can't
go.
pull me off. Excuse me. Don't touch me,
Out of the car.
sir. Give me a minute, sir. You
Ma'am.
can't do that to me.
Out of the car.
Hello.
Ma'am.
The officer is pulling me off the car. Oh, what are you doing?
On your feet.
What do you mean? I did not do nothing. Just give me a minute.
No, ma'am.
Give me that
I
ticket. I'll
asked
sign
you.
it.
No,
I'll sign
we
it.
already passed
No,
that point.
no. What do you mean?
Put your hands behind your back.
No, just give me a minute, sir.
Ma'am.
What did I do to you?
I have already explained this to you.
Okay, well, let me just sign it, please.
Hands behind your back.
Please. Oh my God, I'm so afraid.
Ma'am. You're making this far worse for yourself.
I'm in a Oh my God.
Stand up.
I'm so afraid.
Stand up.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Mama.
Okay, we're gonna go to the ground then. Gently. All right. All the way
Leave
down.
me alone.
No, ma'am.
Look, my work is over there. What did I
Okay.
do to you, sir? Maybe I need to go to the hospital.
Okay, we can arrange that. You're still
No,
gonna go
sir,
to jail
sir,
afterwards.
Please leave me alone. What did I do to you? I'm gonna sign. Let me talk to my. No, sir. I do. Sir, please. Sir, I'm so sorry. Sir, what do you need me to do?
I've already explained to you
I'm
what
so
I needed
sorry.
from you.
Sir,
You've refused to comply up to this point.
Sir,
You are now being arrested
sir,
for
why?
obstruction.
What did I do? Sir,
Do you want to stand or do you
Sir,
want to
I'm
lay
gonna
on the
call-
ground?
Let me call my boss.
Do you want to stand or do you
Sir.
want to lay on the ground?
Sir,
Ma'am,
sir,
Ma'am,
please.
we're still back to square
Sir, I
one where
beg
you're
you,
not
I
answering
beg you,
questions.
Please, I beg you. Sir, I beg
Tango
you.
13. You have somebody in there for me, please? 1015.
Sir, I beg you. I'll sign. I'll do whatever you want. Just leave me. Sir, I'm so sorry.
You had the opportunity to sign.
I beg you.
I asked you 3 times.
Sir, I'm so sorry.
You chose not to
What
do
did
that.
I do?
That's why we are here where we are now.
Mama! Mama! What did I do?
CVS parking lot, only 10:38.
What did I do?
Support units quickly arrived and took over the scene. Despite Hala crying, apologizing, making excuses about her daughter waiting, and demanding to call family, officers followed protocol, checking her belongings, replacing the old restraints with transport cuffs, and forcing her into the back seat of the police car.
All right, your ride's here. You're gonna need to get up.
Excuse me, sir,
Come on.
please. I did not do nothing. Sir, I'll sign.
Come this way.
Sir, I'll sign, sir. My
Do you
car.
have anything on you that
No.
can't go with you? Anything that'll
What
poke
do you
or
mean?
stab or anything
No,
like
why
that?
do you take me?
Okay.
Sir, please, I beg you, sir. Sir, sir, I did not do nothing. Sir.
We're gonna have to take these bracelets off.
No, sir. Sir, please.
You're doing it after.
No, sir, what? Sir, I'm sorry.
This one we can take. These 2 we can take.
Sir, please, sir, what?
Okay, stop turning
Just
around.
face this way.
You're just
What are
making
you
this
doing
far
to
more
me?
difficult
Sir, I have
than it
no
had to be.
nothing on me.
It's a
Sir,
screw.
sir, I beg you, sir. What are you doing to me? My job is over there. They're waiting for me. Sir, sir, what are you doing, sir? Sir, let me call my sister, please. Let me call my
Ma'am.
sister.
All you had to do was sign the citations.
Okay, I'll
But
sign it.
no. See, we've passed that point when I asked you 3
No, sir,
times and then I
I'm
told you to get out of the car
Well, I told
and you still
I
didn't
want to
comply.
call my attorney because I did not know the reason.
You did not know even though I explained to you 3 times?
I'm sorry, sir. Please,
Okay.
please let it go.
I understand you're
Please
very
let it
remorseful.
go.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
No, sir, I have nothing.
Okay.
Let me go.
You're gonna have to have a seat in this car.
Turn it
You're
this
gonna
way.
go to the other side or
Sir, please let me get my.
you got her?
Sir, oh my God. Sir, let me call my boss.
Have a
Let
seat,
me get
please.
my phone.
Have a seat, please.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Sit all the way in, please.
Sir, I'm
Sit all the way
afraid.
in.
I'm afraid.
Sit all the way in, please.
Where are you taking me?
Have a
Remember,
seat,
get sit
ma'am.
here.
You're
Remember,
only
get
getting
inside,
more
please.
charges the more you don't comply.
No, okay, well.
Please sit.
Inside
Sir,
of the car.
give me
Feet
a chance.
inside the car.
Sir, let me.
All the way
Feet inside the car.
Hala Tarab was charged with resisting an officer without violence, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail or a $1,000 fine. What a chill cop. No emotions, just rules. Amazing. A no-nonsense officer. Kudos. Why do people always think their phone takes priority over the traffic stop?
You're driving on the wrong side of Highway 30, passed out over your steering wheel. Just standing here, I mean, you can't maintain your balance. Where you come? Nope, don't fall, man.
On the 4th of November 2025, police received a report of a vehicle driving the wrong way on Highway 30 and found Judge Adria Kester slumped over the steering wheel. After waking up, Kester stumbled out, struggled to stand, and couldn't locate her ID. Her statements about having Parkinson's disease were also contradictory.
Hi.
I think it's medical, but I think it's on the console.
Hi, ma'am.
She doesn't know what happened. She can't respond.
Okay. I'm Deputy Larson of the Boone County Sheriff's Office. Are you feeling okay tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're in the median here, so something happened. Are you sure you're feeling all right? Do you have any medical conditions, diabetic, anything like that? No. No? No? Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Yes.
Okay, can you grab it for me, please?
My driver's license?
Yeah.
This is Judge Kester. This is Nate's wife
Okay.
from Boone PD.
Okay.
So,
Do that.
Well, you lost control of your vehicle.
Nate Kester's wife.
I
Boone
realize
PD.
that.
Okay. Where are you coming from tonight? My primary concern is your welfare, right? So I want to make sure you're all right. So medics are going to come and check you out, okay? But I kind of need to know what's going on with you tonight. Are you tired or having a medical episode? I need to make sure you're okay, all right? Because the ambulance is going to come check you out here. They need to know if you have any medical conditions, what your name and stuff like that is.
I
answered you earlier.
What's that?
I answered you earlier.
That you don't have any medical conditions?
That's true.
Okay. Where are you coming from tonight? Are you not going to answer any questions? Okay. Man, this is your husband here. Do you want to talk to him? You want to talk to Nate? She's just shaking her head. She's not answering any questions. So, I don't know where she's coming from. Do you know if she has any medical conditions?
I do not.
She's got all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. I mean, she's cancer and all that shit. But
Okay, but like diabetes or anything like that?
no, she doesn't.
We'll let the paramedics talk to her.
Okay. We'll let the paramedics talk to her and we'll go from there.
All right.
Doesn't look like there's any damage to the truck. Just looks like she drove into the median here. Just outside Ogden, so.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Miss Kester, can we get your ID from you before you leave?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
For your ID, your driver's license?
Can you just get it?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can grab it. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Where's it at in your car?
Is it in the passenger seat?
Your driver's license, is it in a purse or
Yes.
is that where they can find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's your driver's license at, ma'am?
Go to the ambulance.
I don't see a purse. Run the RO, please.
Medical staff arrived to check Kester's blood pressure while officers asked questions to assess her mental state, but she became hostile and refused to cooperate. Noticing her glassy eyes, slurred speech, unsteady balance, and alcohol-smelling drinks in the car, officers requested a sobriety test. When she refused to cooperate, they handcuffed her and took her to the detention center on suspicion of driving under the influence.
Are you serious?
I am. It's silly questions that I have to ask.
Are we good?
We're checking it, okay? Gotta give it a minute. So you tell us that you're not confused, but we don't know that until we get answers from you, okay? And so if we can't get those answers from you, that's why we have to take you to the hospital to figure it out. Is that fair? Okay. So do you want to answer our questions or no?
No, I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you know what day of the week it is?
It's Monday.
Monday? Okay.
We're going to try and keep this arm relaxed so when it blows up on your arm, it'll go real easy, okay?
I don't know what you're talking
So,
about.
we'll just leave this arm, we won't move it, okay? Just now until it pumps up and then releases, okay?
We're just going to get one quick blood pressure and then we'll take it off. Do you have any health issues that we need to know about? Okay.
That's between you and them, okay?
Okay. I don't want you to fall. You're kind of stumbling here. You okay?
I'm not stumbling.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Okay. All right. Our concern is you're driving on the wrong side of Highway 30. You drove in the median. A witness saw you passed out over your steering wheel. Just standing here, I mean, you can't maintain your balance. You had to be walked to the ambulance. You got glossy eyes. The beverage that was in your vehicle smells of alcohol. So, nope, don't fall. Don't fall, ma'am. Do you want to sit down in my car and we can continue the conversation? I don't want to see you fall and get hurt.
Or you could sit down right here in the grass if you want to. It's up to you.
Okay.
Or if you think you're fine standing.
We will, we'll just walk you over to my car, okay? Can you walk yourself? I really don't want to make this any harder than it has to be, okay?
Or you want to put her in the back?
Yeah, we'll just...
Okay.
She just keeps falling, so that's why.
We're good.
We're just going to set you in the back of my car because I don't want to see you get hurt, okay? Step up there and have a seat for
There's
me.
a handle there if you want to grab that. Right up here where my light is. Right there. If you want to grab that handle.
I'm just trying to make sure you don't fall, ma'am.
Can you not push me?
I'm not trying to push you. You were falling backwards, so I was trying to make sure you didn't fall backwards, okay? Okay. You don't have any weapons on you, anything like that? Do you want to talk at all? I told you what my concerns were. You're driving on the wrong side of Highway 30. You ran into the median. A witness saw you pass out over your steering wheel. Okay. You had an alcoholic beverage in your vehicle. You have glossy eyes. You can't even walk. You have slurred speech. So I want to offer you field sobriety tests, if that'd be something you're willing to do to make sure you're okay to be driving. Is that something you'd be willing to do? I want to give you every opportunity. We're going to go to the law enforcement center, we're going to go to the jail, and we're going to do some stuff for OWI investigation, okay? Do you have any questions about that? Okay, and I'm just gonna put handcuffs on you in the front. You don't have any weapons on you, anything like that?
While in the police car, Miss Kester refused to get out, forcing officers to wait for a supervisor and avoid using force. Police then informed her of the mandatory blood draw and formally charged her with driving under the influence. Former Judge Kester was arrested for driving under the influence. She pleaded guilty, submitted his resignation, and had his request to block the public release of the video denied. They're handling her with kid gloves, BC of who she is. She's loaded and deserves jail like everyone else. And this is a person who decides the fate of others? Appalling. Such arrogance and privilege. The officers babying and coddling her is ridiculous. On the 21st of November 2024, police responded to the breakers in Palm Beach after a disruptive, uninvited guest caused trouble. Officers calmly asked Amy for ID and warned her to leave or face trespassing charges. Instead, she mocked and insulted them, admitted entering intentionally, and challenged officers to arrest her.
I clearly slapped him.
They're asking you to leave.
Yeah,
so you're gonna leave.
I've been willing. But,
Right? Do you have any ID on you? Ma'am, do you have any ID on you? They're asking you to leave. You will get arrested. She needs to leave, right? If she's refusing to leave, she will get arrested, right?
That's probably what's going to happen, honestly.
No, you need. She's afraid to have in the car. She came in the car with her. Ma'am, this way, ma'am. Is she leaving with you? They don't want her. You don't want her? You don't want her?
I don't mind.
We want to get her out of here. If not, she could end up being arrested.
No, I know that.
So it's best interest to get her out. Outside?
Okay, so...
You need to walk out.
yeah.
You need to walk out of the hotel. You need to walk out.
Can I buy change for my drink or I'm gonna get my...
Ma'am.
Okay, they need a trespass? Okay. Did you get her ID or anything?
If she leaves on her own.
Yeah. Ma'am, are you willing to leave on your own accord?
No.
No?
I'm fighting. That's what I'm doing. That's why you're escorting me out. I'm such a badass, such a problem. Here we go.
I'm asking you because if not, you're going to need to be trespassed, okay?
Oh my God. Well, I kind of want to trespass. Like,
Okay, well, you need to...
I don't have ID on me. I was trespassing. I was invited here.
Ma'am.
You better throw me out. I would handcuff me and like put me against the wall and be like, how do you feel? And I'd be like, it's terrible.
Ma'am, how'd you get here?
I hitchhiked. I was hiding and dying.
Okay, how are you getting home? Ma'am.
Ma'am?
Please.
Ma'am? Go home to your wives.
Okay, ma'am.
I know what's wrong.
Ma'am.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am.
You're going to get arrested. Don't stop.
I am.
Ma'am. This is the last point before you get hands put on you.
Shut up. I'm going home. There's no reason to arrest me.
So do you want me to call the Uber for you?
Do not put your
hands.
Do you want me to call you the
Relax.
Uber? Do you want me to call the Uber
Can you call her an Uber?
No, we're fucking going
Where do you
home.
live?
Shut up. And
Where do you live?
I don't need to show my
Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live?
Ma'am.
Do you want me to call the Uber?
I'm going to give you one last warning.
Do you want to...
Bitch ass cunt.
Where do you live? So I can call the Uber for you.
With these retards in charge.
I have a good. I can call the Uber for you.
I even wore my Navy SEALs commanding officer.
I can call the Uber for you. Where do you live? I can call the Uber for you.
He's recording it in case he gets assaulted. Fancy ass
Ma'am.
bitch. No, keep recording, ho. You're gonna look bad.
When Amy became aggressive, grabbing and struggling with officers, they restrained and handcuffed her as she screamed and demanded a lawyer. Staff said Amy and her friend drank about 30 drinks, then accused the server of withholding $150 in change. After being confronted on camera and asked to leave, Amy became enraged, threatened staff, and slapped the server's hand while claiming she had been touched.
Oh my god, I'm causing problems. I'm so sorry.
All right, listen.
Oh,
Stop.
Don't do that. You can't. What the hell? Whoa. What is wrong with you? He, first of all, is stronger than you. That's embarrassing.
You're under arrest now. Can you grab her arm?
No, that's embarrassing for you guys. What are you doing? You can't. What are you fucking people?
Careful.
I'm stronger than you. Stop.
I'm trying not to put you on the ground, ma'am.
I am supposedly doing the thing. I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you?
Stop resisting.
Oh god! Lord knows they did.
Got it.
What are you guys doing? This is embarrassing.
1, 2, 3. Turn over. I'm pulling your skirt back down. Under arrest.
That was so stupid of you. Good job. You fucking idiot. You fucking retard. That
Stop.
was seriously. What the hell? There was no reason for that. I was bleeding.
Resisting.
For what? Because
Drunk and disorderly and resisting arrest.
I did not resist anything. You guys tackled me. You're fucked.
Where's your car? Over here. Hold up. Yeah, you got her.
Idiot. Record. Let him talk.
Been recording the whole time on our body cams.
Yeah, but y'all
Let's
destroyed.
Let's go. Have a seat.
Fat sauce. Piece of shit.
Her cell phone?
Yeah.
I could go with her.
She's staying at my house.
Okay.
So they originally was sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
And they had a tab of
I didn't drink at all.
30 something dollars. She claimed that she put $150 cash in the checkbook. We checked cameras. That didn't happen.
Okay.
When I got back downstairs, she informed me that she actually paid it, so she was good to go.
I have the receipts too.
All right. She kept saying that she wants a change and started getting belligerent and crazy, saying she wants a change. I told her, can you please depart the restaurant? We can talk outside. Mm-hmm. Then she pulled her phone out and started saying there's cameras and started going crazy. Mm-hmm. Then she slapped my hand and threatened me, and then she said, and then her friend tried to talk to her. She started insulting her friend. At that point, we were trying to get her out, but she was not taking any of our requests to leave.
So she slapped your hand. Like, did you touch her, or
no? She also
that
accused
go?
me of touching her 6 times.
It was me though. I was trying to get in the middle, and then I think she thought it was him, but it was me. I was in front of her.
I mean, okay. The only reason why she slapped my hand is she started recording, and I said, please don't record me. She slapped my hand out.
Okay.
That's what happened.
You don't want any charges for the battery?
No.
Okay.
I just want her trespass. That's it. She must be on something else, because that can't just be alcohol.
Yeah.
Because, you guys came with her, and she's still acting like crazy like that?
Yeah.
You're afraid to take her in your vehicle?
Yeah. Strange in the car started yelling at me about like crazy things, and
Police questioned Amy's friend to determine whether she had used any drugs besides alcohol. The friend said Amy was normally kind and friendly, but had acted bizarrely, yelling and causing trouble in the car. After being taken to the station and receiving medical treatment for a minor wrist injury, Amy faced serious charges. Amy pleaded guilty to unlawful entry, disorderly intoxication, and resisting an officer without violence. She was sentenced to 1 year in prison. They offered her an Uber. She chose a police car instead. Why is this 50-year-old woman acting like a drunk teen? Crazy. The definition of money can't buy class. She belongs in the hourly hotel downtown. On the 13th of December 2024, police responded to a local bar after a disturbance was reported. Staff said Camila appeared intoxicated, repeatedly swore, picked fights, and even assaulted another woman despite being served only water. When officers questioned her, Camila denied any wrongdoing, claiming she was the victim. She then began rambling about her Macedonian roots and bizarre conspiracy theories targeting her family.
Not that I know of. There was one guy in here that I thought was with her because he was standing by her. But then he asked me, he's like, do you know who this lady's with? And I was like, I thought she was with you. But she's just been screaming obscenities. We haven't even given her any alcohol. We've only served her water because she seemed intoxicated the moment she walked in. But yeah, we got her outside. She was on her back kicking this, where's he at? The guy in the red was trying to like control her.
That guy right there? Is that a guy?
No. I can go grab the other guy if you want.
Yeah, the one leading up the property. I'm trying to get the door. How you doing, ma'am?
This is her stuff right
What's
here.
going on tonight?
Ain't nothing going on. I've been attacked by these people.
Okay. How so?
Well, you already know.
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, don't point at me. That's not.
I didn't point with one
Well,
finger.
that's not very nice.
Well, that's why I didn't point with one finger.
Well, what I'm saying to you is like they are being pointed at me.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, you already know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
You do know.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to talk to
telling
you about what's going on.
Where are you from? Are you from Macedonia?
Huh?
Are you from Macedonia?
Macedonia?
Yeah.
No.
Where are you from?
Here.
Where?
Born and raised Lake.
Where's your ancestors?
I have no idea. What has
Let me tell you something else. Your family is from Macedonia.
Okay.
And they are targeting you.
Okay.
But what you should be helping me with is the fact that you are being targeted and you is from Macedonia.
Okay.
And my grandmother in 1984 is from Macedonia.
Okay.
And Wales. And she was targeted.
I'm sorry to hear
No,
that.
do you know that my grandmother did not have leukemia, and she was seen by these perpetrators, and it is on the conspiracy that it was Charles.
Let's see what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Seeing that the situation needed clarification, the officer asked Camila for identification. She refused, insisted she had done nothing wrong, and tried to walk away. The officers quickly blocked her path and restrained her. She continued screaming, cursing at them, threatening to get them fired, and kicking the officers as they handcuffed her.
Let's get her. Where's your ID?
What? Why do you need my ID?
I need your ID. Is that your purse?
No, you don't need my ID. Let me tell you something. That they are also targeting me, saying that I was part Mexican, and when I am not, and I don't know if I am. And if I am, I said that they are a beautiful people. They are a beautiful people.
God. Fire rescue is going to do nothing. There's nothing to do with fire rescue.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because they're beautiful people, and they have. Let me tell you right now. You are not going to arrest me.
Yeah, I'm right. It's a good possibility.
No, why? Why? Tell me why would you arrest me? Look me in my eyes.
No. Stay here. You have to stay here. Okay.
I haven't done anything.
Stop. Just stay here. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
No, I haven't done
Then you gotta
anything
stay
to
here.
anybody.
Relax.
No, I haven't done anything to anybody.
Can you give me a chair or something? Can you give me a chair?
I haven't done anything to anybody.
Relax. Or if you want to sit here, that's fine. If you want to sit on the ground, that's fine.
No.
Stop. You're not gonna go on the road. Stop.
No, you're not going to arrest me again.
No, we're not. Sit down. Just relax.
Stop.
Relax. You
Stop.
can't. You're gonna get on the road.
Stop.
You're gonna be put in handcuffs. Stop. Just sit on the ground or get a chair and sit on the chair. Stop. All right. Go sit on the chair. Go sit on the chair.
So, supposedly they live with each other.
Well, bring him over here.
And he goes, I just want to get her home. So let's
Get the out of here. Because you are a piece of shit. Get the out.
Hey, work on the Uber.
I guarantee you, you ain't taking me to jail, bitch, for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. For no reason.
Do not kick us. Do not kick us.
I was going to take her away. I'm going to take her away. I'm going to take her away.
It's too late now. We're past that, bud.
Take the chair back inside.
How this gone out?
It's time to go away.
You will be next.
Stop kicking me. Stop.
You piece of shit.
Stop kicking me.
You are the lowest coward. And I guarantee you, you will go to jail.
I know. I'm just saying.
I guarantee you, you will go to jail, bitch. You are a coward, bitch. I guarantee you, bitch. I guarantee you, bitch. I guarantee you.
Thank you for thanking me. What? He said thank you for your service. I said thank you for thanking me. Where's your card? Bring it over here.
Despite Camila's continued yelling and threats, officers calmly controlled the situation and safely placed her in the patrol car. They secured her belongings, checked on her health and injuries, and asked about drug use. They also moved her handcuffs from behind her back to the front for greater comfort before taking her to the station. Camila could face battery on a law enforcement officer, a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Kudos to the staff for refusing to serve her alcohol. She might be from Macedonia, lol. Another house without a mirror. On the 4th of October 2024, Key West police opened an investigation aboard a Virgin Voyages cruise ship. A passenger reported that her friend, Marissa, had picked up a cleaning chemical bottle in the restroom and sprayed it directly into a female crew member's face before apologizing and leaving. Police warned the witness to tell the truth, noting that the ship was covered by surveillance cameras.
I'm only assuming that it's because somebody I was with sprayed an employee.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So, right now you're not under arrest, but obviously you're not free to leave. So before we go any further, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
Oh my God.
You're not under arrest, like I said. It's just
because you understand we're on a ship.
Yep.
That you can't leave freely anyhow. So in order to interview you, we just have to do it.
Yeah,
we're investigating. Is all we're doing.
You said that somebody that was with you.
Yeah, it was
sprayed.
not. It was not me.
Sprayed. Who is that? Someone.
Go ahead. You can.
I only know her first name. Her name is Anita or Anna. I know her by Anita.
Is she staying with you?
She's in the same group that we're with.
Okay.
I don't know her last name. Like I said, I just met her. This is the second time I meet her.
Okay. So, like I said, not under arrest, just right now you're not free to leave, so before I can ask anything, I have to read you your Miranda rights, okay? Okay? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have these rights in mind if you wish to speak to me now.
Yes.
Okay. So, walk me through what happened.
We went to the restroom. Her and I went together with another two group of...
No, this was Anita?
Anita.
Okay.
So we walked to the restroom together. I go into the restroom. I use the restroom. I come out. Anita starts talking to me. Next thing I know, she sees somebody who works here. I don't know if it was a server or somebody else. It was an employee. She gets down with a janitorial kit on the floor. She gets down. She picks up the bottle. And she sprays her in the face.
Anita.
Yes. All I know is that I told her, we're going to get in trouble. Like, I apologize to the employee. I'm so sorry. I'm like, we're going to...
It's very important, and I understand you're on a cruise ship, and I don't know if you read all this stuff. You understand that the cruise ships in the public areas, i.e. everywhere but your quarters, it's better than casinos as far as any video.
Oh, yeah.
So it's imperative, if you're not telling the truth, to tell the truth. Because at the end of the day, if you're the one that sprayed somebody in the face, and now if people cover things up with a lie, it always looks worse.
Of course.
And then when the interview gets played to the jury, if it goes to trial, now you're an evil person instead of, hey, I made a stupid mistake. So I always like to, I've been doing this 18 years, and I've seen people dig a bigger hole than a stupid mistake. Stupid mistakes happen. Okay.
Correct.
So if your friend Anita that you don't know.
The first witness said Marissa was with her husband and recounted the disturbing incident to him out of outrage. Another friend tried to downplay it, claiming Marissa was drunk and accidentally sprayed the chemical into the air. Police quickly exposed the contradiction by showing the victim photos of the passengers. Despite being shaken, she identified Marissa with 80% certainty as her attacker before receiving medical care.
Good morning, I'm Officer Roscoe with the Key West Police Department. What's your first name?
Karen.
Karen, take a seat.
My name is Devin, Civil Services Director on board.
Okay.
Support. Gentlemen, and also this is Anders, the General Manager.
So, do you know why you're here?
No.
Okay, so apparently, before we go any further, you're not under arrest. I'm just going to ask you, so you're on board, you're not free to leave right this minute. So before I can ask you any questions or anything like that, I have to read you your rights. Okay, like I said, you're not under arrest, you're just not free to leave. So you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay, with these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me? Okay.
Do you need them for anything else?
No, no. So apparently there was an incident on board this about midnight, 1 o'clock this morning that you might have witnessed or been involved with.
Where in the last night in the nightclub?
Was that?
Where I was there. But,
Can you tell me? Can you tell me what you saw?
Yes, I was with my friends. She was a little bit drunk.
Okay.
Is that real? She was drunk, and she just do what she was just getting the spray, and she do choo choo to the air, but not to no one in the face.
She did. So you didn't see her
No,
spray
she
someone?
didn't do no like this. No.
Did she spray it in the direction?
No.
Just straight up in the air.
Yeah, and she was a little drunk. She put it back, and I say no 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 no, and she put it back, but it wasn't like.
Okay. So, what we're doing, they followed the CCTV. So we have 3 ladies that were in that area. Okay. So we have pictures from the CCTV of them, what they were wearing and how they looked that night. Because I know it's hard to look at the crew picture. So what I want you to do is take a look at all those, and then tell me which one is the one that sprayed you with the chemicals.
She's not wearing a earring. I'm confused now.
That's okay. But again, it was traumatic, and you're doing your job, and you got sprayed. So take your time. And
I'm sure it's not her.
okay, definitely not.
It's not her.
Okay.
It is more like her because she's not, that moment, she's not tie her hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
How at a percentage? How much percentage you think it's her?
80%.
80? Okay, perfect. That's good enough for me as far as what you can remember. Because like I said, it was traumatic, and we understand that.
Yeah.
So what I need you to do is can you just
Like that.
Okay, perfect, Catherine. All right, they're going to get you out in the dock, so thank you very much.
Okay.
And we'll get you all set, okay?
Okay.
All right.
20 minutes to get to the doctor.
Yep.
Thank you.
Police questioned Marissa directly. She pretended not to know what happened, requested a Spanish interpreter, and blamed her blackout on being drunk. But surveillance footage and 3 witness statements exposed her involvement and left the victim hospitalized. When officers announced her arrest, Marissa panicked, cried, resisted, and pleaded that she had young children. Despite her excuses, police handcuffed her and escorted her off the ship to face court.
Please, no.
You're not
What's
under.
happened? No.
I'll explain everything to you, but I have to read you this first, okay?
But what's happened with the police? I don't know.
I'll explain everything in just a couple minutes, okay? You said you wanted someone that speaks Spanish, so they're going to get someone that speaks Spanish to translate. Okay?
Okay. No, I have 2 kids. I don't know what.
This is our colleague Gabriela. She speaks very fluent.
I can talk to her and ask her any questions. I have to read her rights.
Ok, mire, él dice que usted no está en problemas, no se preocupe, solo necesita leerle sus derechos porque necesitan checar, ellos solo están corroborando los hechos, él solo le va a leer sus derechos, le va a preguntar lo que pasó, es todo, no se preocupe, solo le van a preguntar lo que pasó y ya, no se preocupe, no va a ir a la cárcel ni nada, ¿de acuerdo? Él solo le quiere leer sus derechos y todo.
Pointing to you before any questioning if you wish.
Si no puede pagar una...
Was she out on the ship last night on the second deck, right? Was where it happened? Deck 2?
Deck 6.
Deck 6? About midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning?
¿Qué estaba haciendo ayer? ¿Usted estaba afuera en el piso? She said she was with a group of friends.
Who were the friends?
¿Quiénes eran los amigos?
Choice here, because everything's on video, and it only makes it worse if she tries to cover up a mistake.
You can put
So she doesn't remember.
Doesn't remember anything.
Was she that intoxicated that she blacked out and doesn't remember?
¿Estaba tomada? Muy
It's not
tomada.
an excuse, but I'm just for curiosity.
She said she was drunk. that
Okay,
she
stand up.
doesn't remember.
I'm done. Come on, stand up.
Let her know she's being arrested for aggravated.
No, put your hand.
Don't make
Tell
it
her to
worse.
put her hands behind her back. Don't resist us.
No, por favor. No, por favor.
Don't.
Let
Tell
me-
her because she's gonna wind up.
She's getting up on the ground and hurting. Put your hands behind her back.
Okay.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué hice?
No mueve. She's getting up on the ground and hurting. Put your hands behind her back.
No.
Okay.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué hice?
No mueve.
No, no, okay.
No mueve.
Okay, pero what I do?
She's asking
What I do? What I
Give me
do?
your fucking
Okay, what I do?
You tell her she
what I
sprayed one of
do.
the crew members
Girls in
with
the
the
face.
chemical that the crew member is now going to the
I
hospital.
have 2
I
witnesses.
don't do that nothing.
En un tripulante en los ojos.
No.
Cuando estaba en el baño del...
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
2 people said you did it,
No,
and the crew member picked you out
no, I don't do that.
from the photo.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Well,
Sir, I don't do
I've
that.
got 3 people that said you did.
Can
And
I
you
see?
look, stop. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so you do speak English.
No, I speak English.
You understand it,
not-
right?
No, I
So
don't.
here's what happened. Your day in court will happen, and if you didn't do it, fight it in court, but you're going to jail.
What happened? What happened?
Van a ir a corte para juzgar porque hubo gente que dijo que usted le
Who?
roció
Yo no hice
sus
nada.
amigos
I don't
con
do
los que
that.
vino.
Come on, 17, 115.
He said you did it,
No,
and she said you did it.
no, I
Your
don't
friends.
do that. No, I don't do that.
Your friends.
I don't do that.
Your friend said you're the one that did it.
Yo no lo
The
hice.
girl that got sprayed, you're the one that did it.
No,
Yeah.
yo no lo hice.
You just said that you were so drunk you don't know.
No,
So how can you tell me?
I
Okay,
don't
let's see.
know
Let's
this.
just let her know. I've got 3 people that said she did. 3
No.
witnesses that said she did.
No.
She'll get her day in court and she can plead her case to the judge.
Okay.
And if she's going to jail.
Las 3 personas es de...
No, I don't do that.
And Anna, you still smell the booze.
Yeah, I can literally smell the alcohol.
Too much to drink, my man.
Marissa was arrested for battery. If convicted under applicable Florida law, she could face up to 1 year in jail. I'm glad they treat attacks on staff seriously. It's terrible people think they'll get away with it. The alcohol left, but the consequences stayed. Give her an Oscar for her fake dramatic acting.
Ma'am, if you want to go to handcuffs, if you want to go in handcuffs,
You can do whatever you need to do, but I need
hang
to talk with him.
the phone up or you are going in handcuffs. I'm sure
She told
you
me to
don't
hang
want
up,
that
okay?
because if you did nothing wrong, then you have no. I do because you're not listening.
On the 30th of October 2025, near the airport, officers approached Andrea over suspicions that she had illegally flown a drone in restricted airspace. Panicked, she kept using her phone and tried to call relatives. Officers warned her that she was being detained for investigation, not arrested, and ordered her to stop using the phone and comply.
Need you
Yeah. What do you need me?
because you were operating a drone, correct?
No, I'm not operating a drone.
You were operating a drone.
Nunca operé ningún drone. Sígame. Dígame. ¿Qué es lo que dijo el señor, perdón?
You were operating a drone.
No. ¿Usted me está juzgando algo que yo no hice?
Okay, so why did he tell me you said you were
I don't
operating
know why
a
he's saying
drone?
he killed that and that other person. Y también vino una señorita, dígame. I don't know why he's asking me.
Okay, well, for right now, you're being detained. I'm not going to put you in handcuffs, but you're not leaving right now.
Okay, él dice que me va a detener. You wanna... No, yo le... No, mira, no. Supuestamente que yo vuelvo un drone. Entonces, ¿qué hago? Entonces voy y lo pongo en el...
So why do you say she's the operator? She told you that she was operating the drone.
No, I didn't say that. I understand English. I understand perfect English.
Okay, so when I just asked you,
yes,
you said
and
you
I
need a
say
translator.
no.
So you didn't.
You say you're going to arrest me?
I said I'm not. I said you're detained right now.
He says he's detaining me.
You are detained right now. I'm not putting you in handcuffs.
She says
okay, you asked me why you can't leave. That's why you can't leave. Okay?
Yes, she's talking. I'm quiet.
So initially when I came, I said, hey, you operating a drone? And she was like, I live 5 minutes from here. I know all the rules about the drone. So I said, okay. You know it's a crime, right? You know, to operate at an airport. She's like, well, and then someone else came. The lady, someone here, she was like, oh, she doesn't speak Spanish well. I said, okay, so they started speaking Spanish. She said to her, hey, she said she was like, she said, no, I saw the drone. So I don't know if it was a language barrier.
Okay. If that's the case, then that's fine. We'll clear it up. That's fine. But I need to figure it out.
Do you understand a little bit English?
No, I have somebody coming that speaks Spanish, so.
Voy a colgar porque me está haciendo mal. Sí, porque Uber is fine. The airport is right there. I'm about to check in.
Were you around anybody that was flying a drone? Or were you with somebody that was flying a drone?
But I have people next to me. I am talking with the police, please. Calm down. I'm waiting for the Uber, talking with the police, talking with you, talking with Mariana. I know, I need to rush. I already did check-in online, pero si no funciona, tengo que hacerlo al frente en la cabina. Okay, she wants to talk to me. Can I give me 1 minute, please?
To take full control of the situation, the officer ordered Andrea to turn off her phone and focus on answering questions. Andrea claimed she arrived by boat and denied operating the drone, saying she merely saw it flying overhead. The officer questioned her about the South Carolina registered Chris Craft, its docking location, and her ID. When Andrea remained evasive and distracted, the officer warned that she would be handcuffed immediately if she refused to cooperate.
You're over here trying to pick you up, you're yelling on the phone, you're trying to get upset with me, saying I'm going to arrest you. I never said I'm going to arrest you. I said I'm not going to arrest you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay?
Just because, I don't know, when you travel and when you have to check in, you get nervous. I get nervous when I travel and I fly.
Okay.
And I was then sitting there when he came in.
When who came in?
The Afro-American guy.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was a security guy. So I say, hi, how are you, blah, blah. And then my English is not too good. So it's sort of. So he asked me about a drone, and I say, yes, I saw a drone, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And then he asked me, there's something about a drone. I said, yes, I saw the drone, blah, blah, blah. He asked me if I had people next to me. I said, yes, there was a guy here, a mechanic car next to me. I was there for a lot of hours watching. I worked there, and
okay. What brings you to this business? What brings you here to this business? Why were you here to begin with?
En el bote.
You have a boat? You have a boat here. Okay. What time did you get here today?
Yo llegué hoy a las... Okay, sí, como a las 1 de la tarde.
I don't know what that means.
1 p.m.
Okay.
Pero ella me está haciendo unas preguntas porque está haciendo una investigación. Si no hago la investigación, ella me va a arrestar.
What boat is your boat?
Chris Craft. Chris Craft.
Chris Craft?
Yes.
What slot are you in?
Oh, I don't know, like lots. Amiral's part.
No, what slot?
I
what
don't
number?
know what slot.
You don't know?
No.
What color is your boat?
Amiral's part is the style.
What color?
Black, white.
And are you the owner of the boat?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what the FL number is on it?
Okay. It's registered in South Carolina.
Okay. How many engines does it have on it?
2.
Okay. And were you with anybody else here today?
I'm sorry. The Uber is here waiting for me.
Okay, ma'am. I need you to do one thing, and I need you to either hang up the phone or not talk on the phone.
I'm gonna hang out and then let Mariana know that I met in the airport in a little bit, okay?
Is that your Uber driver? He's Uber?
Lyft.
That's him right there on the phone? Okay. So, were you with anybody here at the marina today with your boat?
No, ma'am.
Did you see somebody operating a drone?
No, ma'am.
You paused when you answered that question.
What?
You paused when you answered that question.
I'm trying to think your English question.
Okay. So, when he approached you and said, did you have the drone or whatever, and you said yes, you say it's a misunderstanding, I understand that. But you're saying you didn't see anybody operating a drone? But you told him you did?
No.
Did you see the drone?
Flying.
You saw it?
Flying, but not operating.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Yes.
May I see your ID, please? Okay. So, he flagged me down, said she was the drone operator. She said she operated the drone. I have not searched her bag yet. I told her she'd be detained. She kind of got a little upset with me. She said, I'm not arresting you at the moment. I'm going based off of what he said. I'm going to talk to him again. She's on the phone with this gentleman here. Hang the phone up. I'm not going to tell you again. Hang the phone up. Okay? That is a security risk for me. I want to go home tonight. She wants to go home tonight. I need you to focus on what I'm telling you to do, and he needs to leave, or he's going to go with us as well.
The marina security officer confronted Andrea and told police that she had admitted flying a small 6-inch drone and claimed to know the law. After realizing it violated federal regulations, Andrea went into the boat cabin to change clothes, where the officer suspected she hid the drone. Surveillance confirmed a drone flying in the restricted area, while Andrea blamed the incident on a Spanish translation misunderstanding. Seeing she was at a disadvantage, Andrea switched to English and begged to call her father and best friend, fearing she would miss her flight. Her request was denied under standard detention procedures. She began praying and complimenting the officer's sunglasses and pink breast cancer awareness badge, but the late change in attitude made no difference. The officer escorted her to the Dana station for detectives to handle the case.
I was going to go home to my take a flight in the airport, and I wanted to call my dad to tell him that I don't know how long I'm going to stay here and probably lose the flight.
Is your dad flying out with you?
No, but we're meeting in the airport. I'm meeting in the airport with my friend, my Ariana. My friend, she's coming with me to my house.
Okay. So your dad can wait because he's not flying out with you.
No, yeah.
So
It's not that I can wait. Okay. Just that I want you to know that I'm not
how long this is going to take?
What?
You're asking how long this is going to take? You want to know how long what? Well, until we can find out what's going on, because some stories are conflicting and they're not adding up. Somebody's not telling the truth.
And the investigator or detective is coming? Can I make a call to my dad?
No.
While I'm detained, I can? I can make a call while I'm detained?
No.
Can you come to me into the restroom to speak?
No.
Can I go?
No. I like your recording sunglasses, by the way. They're very
I'm not
nice.
recording right now.
They're nice, either way. No, you can't do anything right now. You can wait for the detective to finish, and then he's going to come and talk to you, and then we're going to figure out what's going on. Okay, so for your safety and mine, these are coming off. Ma'am, who are you talking to?
To Dad.
Okay.
Talk to Dad?
Sometimes.
I do talk a lot. Maybe that's why you're thinking I'm talking with someone. I'm praying.
That's fine.
And I know you're from the good side. So.
And you know what?
I know you are from the good police.
I appreciate that.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here, but you know. Is that new with the pink star?
Breast Cancer Month.
Oh,
For the month of October.
Only for the month?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, never saw it. You have to remove it when it's
All right, she admitted to raising the drone. She said she only went about 25 feet.
Okay.
She says she's up to date with the laws. She knows that a drone under 400 milligrams, 250 milligrams, which one this is, she's allowed to fly at that range.
Okay.
But she didn't look into the law a little further. That law doesn't apply within your 1 mile of the airport.
Yes.
She said her house is about 2 or 3 blocks that way, and she never had an issue. I said, well, that puts you outside, puts you out to that 1 mile. So that's the drone.
Okay.
She operates it like that.
because I don't want to lie. I don't want to.
No, 100%.
If I did something wrong, I need to pay for it.
Okay, so we're gonna have to take her.
Okay.
Okay. We'll take her to Dania, and I'll sort everything out there with her.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Listen, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Andrea was arrested for illegally operating a drone in restricted airspace near an airport without authorization, a violation that could result in fines of up to $75,000 per violation. She thinks she's an influencer and was using drone footage for TikTok. Then she used her recording sunglasses to continue filming. I would have been so tempted to snatch that phone and smash it on the ground. I mean, we all know that flying anything other than an aeroplane near an airport is a very big no-no. On the 28th of November 2023, patrol officers spotted a car parked suspiciously. Inside, Vanessa Castrone appeared highly agitated, loudly claiming to be a wealthy businesswoman. Despite officers explaining they were conducting a late-night welfare check, she continued ranting and avoiding questions. When asked for ID, Vanessa handed over a business card instead. Officers noticed her red, glassy eyes and a strong smell of alcohol, but she insisted she hadn't been drinking and demanded to drive herself home.
Vanessa, are you Hispanic bitch?
I am.
No, I'm sorry. No,
What are you guys doing here?
No, I live right here. Don't do this to me. No, I live right here. I'm not gonna drive anymore. I'm just trying to get the.
Okay. Just, you gotta. I'm sorry?
No,
I saw you guys driving in, so I want to make sure everything's
No,
okay.
that's not how.
1 in the morning, you gotta make sure everything's okay, you know?
No, we're okay. We just wanted to see you, like, pull up and, like, look at the video.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, we just wanted to see you from our perspective and, like,
Where did you guys come from?
we just wanted to come from our apartment. So, like, if you didn't want to come from our apartment.
Do you know where you're at?
Of course we did.
You know what town you're in?
Of course. I live here.
What town are you in? Okay.
Don't
Just making
play
sure.
with me.
Just make sure.
Don't play with me.
Sir, you have an ID with you?
Of course, and I'm gonna play with you. Look, I'm a businesswoman, so I have a lot of IDs with me. If you don't mind me just pulling out of IDs with me.
Okay. What do you do?
Hey, my Uber's
No,
6
hold
minutes
on.
away.
I don't give a about your woman. So I'm
About to get picked up. I don't know if that's fine with you.
Yeah, that's good.
Another officer arrives to help, while this officer continues fishing for Vanessa's ID.
Can I have a mental attack?
I mean, do you need paramedics to come check you out?
No, because I actually.
So there's nothing to be nervous about. All I'm asking is for your identification. I want to identify who I'm talking to right now.
Yes, because the fact that I live here and I've asked him, hey, can we just be okay? And I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
So am I. I'm out here.
I know you are, but I'm so cold. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, Vanessa, listen to me. I need to get some sort of identification. If you have a picture of it or you have it with you, can I please see it? I think I've asked you.
You have, but I'm so cold. Okay, sorry. I'm so cold.
So
Can you open this?
what's that?
It's my.
No, I don't need that. I was just looking for an ID.
No, I know.
Okay. What do you need your headphones for?
It's cold.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Vanessa?
No, nothing. Do you want me to open? Do you want me to open it up?
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
I can clearly smell it.
No, you can't. This is. I went to my home. I went to my home so you can.
You weren't that from where I was at. You weren't home.
No, I was
You
home.
came again. Like I said, I saw you driving. That's not where you're coming from.
You guys are driving, right?
No, we live right here.
Because he saw you guys driving.
No, well, he's obviously. Can you get an evaluation?
Evaluation of what? I'm sorry.
Of you drinking?
I can do anything that anybody needs. I don't. Again, I'm not the one in question.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to step out of the car, okay?
Step out of the car.
No, you're going to stay in here, Vanessa. We're still talking. So again, I'm going to ask you one more time. How much have you had to drink tonight? I can clearly smell it. I can see your eyes are bloodshot and glassy. I asked you for identification. You never were able to produce it. You gave me the registration. You pulled out what looked like a business card.
I was in Pennsylvania. She was driving.
Seeing that Vanessa appeared impaired, the officers questioned her about drunk driving. Vanessa deflected the issue by accusing them of discriminating against her for being Latina. Despite the officer's calm explanation, she refused to cooperate, bragged about her income, demanded her private attorney, and avoided answering the officer's questions. After repeated attempts to persuade her failed, the officer ordered Vanessa to exit the vehicle. She refused, clinging to the steering wheel, claiming it was too cold and threatening legal action. The officers warned that it was a lawful order, then pulled her from the car, restrained and handcuffed her despite her protests. Vanessa was arrested for DUI and taken to the station.
So, I've been trying to work with you. You see, it doesn't look like you want to do the exercise, right? If you haven't had alcohol, what have you had tonight? Have you had any illegal drugs? Anything like that? Okay. So what I am going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to step out the car, okay? I get that. So I'm going to need you to step out the car.
Do you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant at this point. I'm going to need you to step out the car.
You need. I'm so cold.
Okay. I'm going to need you to step out the car, Vanessa.
I live.
At this point, it's not a question.
No,
it's an
Mommy.
order. It's a legal order. I need you to step out the car, please.
I wish I would knew the laws that you step right into.
Yeah, you got to exit the vehicle. I'm sorry.
Or what, you're gonna kill me?
No.
I'd rather kill
So I need you to step out the car, Vanessa. It's no longer I'm asking you to, as far as like yes or no. I'm ordering you to step out the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an order. Exactly why once you step out.
Once I step out.
Yep. You step out the car, please. I need you to step out the car. I get that. Your friend's feeding him right now. You gave him your house keys. He's taking care of that.
We're going 95, right?
Yeah.
You can just tell her right now.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
All right. So I am going to place you on arrest for being under the influence. So you're clearly driving. I saw you driving. So you are under arrest. So I need you to step out the car, and then I'm going to take you into custody, okay? That's it. I'm being honest.
Wow, you.
There's clear signs of impairment. I can see it in your eyes and all that. So I just need you to get out, okay? We can discuss this more at the station where it's nice and warm. You're not out here in the cold. Please step out of the car.
Can I ask something?
I need you to step out the car.
No.
At this point, we're done talking.
Vanessa, if you don't get out of the car, we're going to have to remove you from the car, and I'd really like to not do that. Okay.
No. I'm gonna piss myself right there.
Before you, please don't do that.
What do I do?
There's nothing in there. If I find anything in there afterwards, it's going to belong to you, okay?
Okay, sit.
Put your foot.
Okay.
Put this foot right there.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No. Under.
Under?
No. Take it out.
No, mommy.
The floor. Put it on the floor.
Dude, you
right there.
stop.
Inside the patrol car, Vanessa unbuckled her seatbelt and repeatedly kicked the window. When officers stopped to restrain her and told her to sit properly, she screamed and challenged them to shoot her. At the station, she spat in an officer's face and kicked him. During processing, she removed her shirt and, when allowed to use the restroom, defiantly refused, saying she would rather urinate in her pants than cooperate.
So yeah, we'll put the seatbelt back on. We'll tell her to stop kicking, but then she keeps kicking. Then if she keeps, I need you to sit back.
Kill me.
And this is the second time you take off your seatbelt.
Kill me.
I'm gonna put the seatbelt
Kill me.
back on. I need you to stop taking off
I'd
the seatbelt
rather you kill me
or
right
kick
now.
anything.
I'd rather
Okay?
you kill me right now.
I need you to
Kill
sit
me.
right, and I'm gonna reach for the seatbelt. Okay?
Kill me right now.
Vanessa,
Kill me.
we're gonna go back to the
I'd
station.
rather you shoot me because I'm gonna fight you. Shoot me right now! Shoot me! Shoot me right now because you're gonna f***ing kill me regardless! Shoot me right now! Shoot me! Kill me! Kill me right now! Kill me right now! Kill me! Kill me!
Okay, so she's refusing to put her seatbelt on. So Vanessa, I'm gonna need you to step out. We're gonna go put in there, okay?
Do you think that per month?
What's that?
Do you think that per month?
No te entendí nada.
Piece of
Alright, so that was, you did not need to spit at me?
I did.
I need you to face it.
Ugh, force me. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Take me right now. Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
Stop.
Take me to jail right now. She spit. She spit. She spit.
So that's gonna be an extra charge.
I know.
Okay?
Take it.
2, because you did kick
Take
me
it.
too.
Thank you. Oh, I kicked you?
it on
Oh.
camera.
Take me! I just want you to take me so
Yeah.
bad, and you just wanted me
Kicked
to.
me in the squad car, just spit at me
Oh,
in my face.
I just
right
want him to take
now.
me.
Say again? She just spit at my face right now and kicked me in the squad car.
Can you take me?
So just so you know.
I just want to.
Don't spit.
I'm gonna piss myself.
Faced with Vanessa taking off her shirt and repeatedly screaming, officers had to handcuff her to a bench in the processing area to protect her and those around her, while also reading her Miranda rights. However, she managed to slip out of the handcuffs. Officers had to restrain and handcuff her 3 times. Recognizing that her mental and physical condition was highly unstable, authorities called paramedics to assist in taking her to the hospital. Ultimately, Vanessa Castrone was charged with multiple serious offenses. Vanessa Castrone was charged with a series of serious offenses, including drunk driving, assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, and drug possession. In court, she pleaded guilty to the drug possession charge, and the judge ordered her admission to a mandatory rehabilitation center. This video being up is more punishment than the courts gave her. She's slurring her speech and acting like a fool. Off to jail. How the F do you dismiss a DUI charge? Thank you for watching the entire video. Which moment impressed you the most? If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel for new videos every day. See you again.